Hey everyone, welcome again to The Coin Guy Presents. I'm Jonathan. I am The Coin Guy. Today we're going to be doing episode 2 of Arabic coins and how to read them. I have my lovely book here. And not only is it Arabic coins and how to read them, but today we're going to be looking at some Ottoman coins because the examples in the book are Ottoman. And I have some nice Ottoman coins here that we can try and read. I say try and read, even though I kind of know what's on them already because they are from my personal collection. So I'm kind of cheating, but they will be a good example for you on what to look for when you're looking at coins. Now, once again, I am not a native Arabic speaker. This is a second language for me. Actually, it's like fourth or fifth language, but let's not go into the details there. So if I make mistakes, I apologize. This is a learning experience for me as well. So don't be afraid to be like, hey, Jonathan, you said this as blah. But it should also be blah. And I'll go, thank you, so that I can learn as well. Because I am nothing if not a student. Remember, you are always a student, no matter what. Even when you're 90, you're a student. So let's get into it. I'm going to start by just looking at some Arabic words that we're going to need, and then we're going to go into the exercises. So, come on, let's go. So first, let's go over a little bit of vocab here so that we can learn. So we have zariba, meaning was struck, minted in. So where was it minted? And fi, so zariba fi, was struck in, minted in. We have sanat, the year. We're going to skip that one because we don't need that for now, but Constantinia, Constantinople. Now, hold up. We're talking about the Ottomans here, who conquered the city of Constantinople in 1453. But why is it not Istanbul? Good question. Now, we think of Istanbul, not Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Please tell me you guys understand the musical reference. If not, that's okay. It actually wasn't called Istanbul officially until 1929, which interestingly is after the fall of the Ottoman Empire. Istanbul quite literally means in the city. So if we look at some examples from Turkish and from within the Ottoman Empire, you get things like Istanbul Efendisi, so like the magistrate within the city, because Istanbul actually comes from a Greek istimbolin, meaning in the city. So it's kind of like saying like the downtown or like the center of the city within the city. So they would use Constantinia or Constantinople. That was considered the name of the city. We've got lots of graphic evidence, including coins, for that name. And then later it was actually changed to Istanbul. So that's why on old coins you will see it referred to as Constantinople, not Istanbul. There you go. Quick little fun fact. We have Tunis, which we saw in the last lesson. Tunis. Tarabellos. Grab. So Tripoli. Misra, Egypt. And Jazir, Algiers. So these are just some of our vocab, and we'll see how we're going to use it shortly. Okay, so in order to understand Ottoman coins, you also have to understand how their system works for dates. So you're going to have two dates, basically. Your regnal year, which is when the person took the throne, or how long they've been actually on the throne, and then the actual year. You need to do a little bit of math. So as it says here, we take the date of the coin plus the regnal year, so when they were in power, minus 1. Yes, we have to do math. So you've seen in the picture there, if you can see on this coin here, you can see the date at the top and then the one at the bottom. So you can see how that would look on an actual coin. On this one, it's not quite as clear. You have the actual date there, and then it's actually on the other side of the togra, is where we see the the regnal year. But yeah, so you have to do a little bit of math with these. It can be a bit confusing. I have the answers here in front of me in case you're curious where I'm getting these answers from if I'm not sure. So we can work through that a little bit together. So now let's look at our actual coins. Okay, so let's look at some coins here. So we have number 1. So we can see Zariba fi Misra, so minted in Egypt. We have our regnal year. This one is Thalata Sifra, so 30 plus our Wahid Itnan. Yes, I do have a calculator open in case you're wondering. Math is not my strong suit. So we've got plus 1293 minus 1 should give us, yep. So 1322 AH. Now, how do we figure out who was the ruler there? We look at a map of the kings with, or the sultans with their dates. So 1322. So this would be in the reign of Abdul Hamid II. And according to my answers, yeah, Abdul Hamid II. There we go. See how easy that was? Now let's go number 2. So we have Zariba fi Misra, another one from Egypt. And then we get our date of reign. So we have 29 plus 1223 minus 1 should give us 1251 AH, which equals 1837. So 1837. Who was reigning in 1837? This would be 1251. Mahmud II. So Mahmud II. See how easy that is? Now, if we look, when we've got a real coin in front of us, you can also read this one relatively easily. So you get your, I have it upside down. It's upside down in the camera. There we go. So we have our date of reign. So we have the 25th year. Zariba fi Constantinople, so Constantinople. And then 1223. So let's do our math again. So we get 1223 plus 25 minus 1 would be 1247. 1247 would be, oh, we're back into Mahmud II. And then if we want to look at the other side here, we get the Togra of Mahmud II. Now, Togras, remember, they are individual to people or to sultans, so they're all going to be slightly different. Another good example. There we go. Okay, so let's look at number 3 here. Now, as you can see, number 3 is a little different because it's the different style. So the year's quite easy to figure out. You've got 1255 plus, I believe that's a 2 and a 0. So 1255 plus 20 minus 1 should be 1274. Good, 1274. Now the actual inscription is a little bit harder, but you can see it slightly there. Zoriba fi kun. You can see the start of the word right here. For our reading of it, Constantinia. So Constantinople. So again, we're looking at another Constantinople. And this one would be Abdul Majid. So another one of the later sultans. And if we want to look at a very similar coin, I have one right here. Camera. So we've got another one right here. So you can see what it really looks like. There's just a lot going on with this coin, if you look. Okay, so we have the Zuriba Fi Constantinia. You have your date right here. Then on our other side, we have our date of reign. So that was the 19th year of his reign. And you can also see this word Sanat underneath. So the year. Okay, so you can see the 19th year of his reign, minted in Constantinople. What you'll find with a lot of these coins is once you know what you're looking for, it becomes much easier. You start noticing patterns, you start knowing where on the coin to look. In my early days when I was working on these, I had no idea what I was looking for. They just looked like a bunch of squiggly lines, but now that I actually know what I'm looking for, it becomes much easier. So there you have it. I'm going to give you 4, 5, and 6 as homework. So let's see if you can figure these out. If you get the answers, you can write them in the comments or send me a private message. Let's see how many you can figure it on your own. Don't worry, I have the answers, so when you figure it out, tell me. I'll check. If you get it right, I'll give you a special shout out next time for your amazing effort. And we'll discuss this more in episode 3. That's all for today, guys. Very good effort. I know this is a difficult topic. It's difficult for me. This has got to be one of the hardest books I've ever read. And I have a master's degree. It really does become easier once you know what you're looking at. It's taken me a long time to be able to read these coins, and a lot of times I have websites that I need to look at in order to be like, is this? Yes. Okay, good, I have the right thing. Great. See everyone next time. Do your homework. That's all for today. Bye-bye for now.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it's Turkish delight, on a movement.